Okay, we're getting started.
All right, guys. Are we ready? Everyone's chatting. I hate to interrupt the community chat. No, it is a little late. Is everyone okay if I go a few minutes late?
Yes.
Okay. All right. No, that's part of what this is, right? So, okay, let's find child's first. Just let your knees be as wide as feels good today. If you would prefer to have them closed or together, that is perfectly wonderful too. Maybe take a moment to kind of pedal your arms out in front of you. Lift your head a little bit and see if you can find a little bit of length in your spine and then lower back down. You could rock your head side to side here if that feels good. Let your hips get heavy as they come back towards your heels. Allow your attention to come to your breath and just begin to notice your breath. How does it feel today? Is it nice and deep? Is it shallow? Is it hurried? Is it slow? Is it smooth, or does it get caught somewhere? Where can you feel your breath? Do you feel it deep in your belly? Or does it come into your chest? Maybe you feel your ribs expand out to the sides, or maybe even into your back in the shape. Slowly allow your breath to deepen. Begin to breathe in and out through your nose if you're not already. And then making your inhales and your exhales the same length. If you would like to invite in Ujjayi breath, you're welcome to at this point, making that constriction at the back of your throat so that your breath now has an audible quality. Finally, if you would like to set an intention, let your hands come together in prayer. You could bend your elbows, bring the heels of your hands to the back of your head if that feels good. And just take the next couple moments to send your wish or your dedication, your prayer, your mantra out to the universe. We'll seal those intentions with a breath in and a breath out. Re-extend your arms up overhead. Take an inhale here, and as you exhale, walk your hands over to the right side of your mat. Really, really reach your left arm and root your left hip down towards your heel. Maybe it's touching your heel, and that's great. If it's not, that's perfectly fine too. You want that sense of it trying to touch your heel, right? Feeling weighted. Feel a big stretch in your left Inhale, walk your hands back to center, and exhale, let them walk over to the other side. This time really reaching your right hand and rooting your right hip down. Inhale, walk your hands back to center. Stay here for a final round of breath. And then when you're ready, you'll come up to tabletop. So coming up onto all fours, spread your fingers wide, pressing down through all 10 fingers. Knees underneath hips, and we'll start to move through cat-cow. Inhale, let your belly drop down, reach your heart forward, look forward, and exhale, round your spine, press the mat away, gaze towards your belly. Inhale, belly drops down, heart reaches forward, look forward, and exhale, round. Take 3 more here. One last round, and after you finish this round, we'll meet back in tabletop with a neutral spine. Good. Walk your hands out a little bit more in front of you, about 1 hand's length further. And we're going to take some hip circles here. So start to swing your hips over to the right. You'll bring them forward, center, over to the left and back, maybe almost as if you're coming to child's pose here. Maybe close your eyes. Just feel around, noticing what's going on inside, what feels good, what feels a little tight or a little tense today. And then we'll switch directions whenever you're ready. Go ahead and come back to tabletop. Walk your hands back into where they normally are. Tuck your toes under, lift your hips, find your downward dog, and take any movement here that feels good. So pedaling out your legs, swing your hips. Take a couple more breaths, just moving around, feeling it out, and then see if you can find some stillness here. Again, fingers spread really wide. Now press down firmly through the ball of your index finger and your thumb, so the inside of your hand. Let your forearms hug in towards each other and then roll your biceps away from your ears, so out towards the side. Your head hangs heavy, but your gaze is between your legs, finding maybe a point to focus on that's not moving. Thigh bones drop back and heels get heavy. So a lot going on here. Maybe today you pick just one to focus on. All right, inhale, come forward to your high plank. Exhale back to your downward dog. Inhale, high plank. Roll forward like a wave. Exhale, downward dog. Last one. Inhale, bring it forward. We're going to hold here in high plank. Remember, you can lower your knees down at any point. Draw your belly in. Really press the mat away. On your next exhale, lower all the way to your belly. Bend your elbows straight back. Press the tops of your feet down into the ground. Squeeze your elbows, shoulder blades towards each other. Exhale, lower down. Again, inhale, lift your heart, roll your shoulders out of your ears. Exhale down. Last one, inhale, come up. And exhale, lower down. Tabletop, come back up. Inhale, reach your right leg out behind you, flex your foot, point your toes straight down to the ground. Draw your belly in and up, gaze is down at the mat. Reach your left arm, the opposite arm forward, turn your palm to the right so your thumb's up to the sky. So one long line of energy from your right heel through your spine, out your left hand. Take an inhale here. Exhale, crunch in, draw your elbow to your knee. Inhale, send it back out long. 4 more. Exhale, crunch in. Inhale, send it out. Good. 3 more. 2 more. And last one. Send it back out. Pause for a second. Good. Left hand down. Pivot your left foot out to the side. Modified Ardha Chandrasana. Reach your right arm up to the sky. If you want to lower your right foot down for modified side plank, go for it. Flex your top foot if it's lifted. Press down through the outer edge of your back foot if it's lower. Take an inhale. Exhale, sweep your right arm up over your head. Really draw your belly in, knit your ribs in. 2 more breaths. Good, lower your foot down if it's lifted, reach your arm back up to the sky, back to your tabletop. Downward dog, tuck your toes, lift your hips. Bring your feet wide to mat distance here. And then really send your hips back. So just a wide stance down dog here, and just notice how this feels. And then bring your feet back to where they normally are, about hip distance. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, back, downward dog. Inhale, bring it forward to your plank. Exhale, back, downward dog. One more time, bring it forward. We'll hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow, slow lower to your belly. Press the tops of your feet into the ground. Cobra, inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, lower. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 1 more round, lift up. And exhale, lower. Good, come back to your tabletop. All right, yogis, inhale your left leg out behind you, flex your foot. Make sure your toes point straight down and they're not opening out to the side. No open hip here. Draw your belly in and up. Maybe you lift your right arm, reaching forward. Your palm will turn to the left, thumb up to the sky. Re-engage your belly if you've lost it. Take an inhale here. Exhale, crunch in, elbow to knee. Inhale, send it long. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, send it long. 3 more. Use your breath, let it move you. 1 more. Good, re-extend everything out. Right hand down, pivot your right foot out to the side, modified half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Reach your left arm up. Remember, you can always lower your foot down, but you'll press through the outer edge of that foot. Sweep your left arm up overhead. Lower your foot down, bring your arm back up to the sky, make your way back to your tabletop, and then walk your hands back as you sit back on your heels. Now, a couple of choices here. You could just sit on your heels, you could separate your heels and put a block underneath you, or you could add the toe stretch by tucking your toes under and sitting on your heels. Reach your arms out so there's some energy here, and just let your right ear lower towards your right shoulder. Let your chin roll towards your chest. And then left ear over towards left shoulder. Good, let your head come back up to center. Interlace your hands, bring your hands to the back of your head. Inhale, lift your heart, let your shoulders open wide, and exhale, round. Really draw your elbows together, chin towards chest. Inhale, let your elbows reach wide, heart lifts. And exhale, round in, 3 more. Good, last one, curl in. Inhale, come back up. You could release your hands, walk your hands back out in front of you, and especially if you had your toes tucked, untuck them and tap the tops of your feet out. All right, guys, downward dog, tuck your toes, lift your hips. Inhale, look between your hands, and as slow as you can, step to the top, especially if you're one to hurry into things. I know, I was thinking of you, Debbie. All right, find your ragdoll here. Bend your knees, grab your elbows. You could sway. I'm the same as you, Debbie. I'm always trying to rush, trying to get those things checked off my list. All right, release your fingertips down towards the mat, and as slow as you can, roll all the way up to standing. And then let your arms come to your sides, close your eyes, take a breath in, and a breath out. All right, let your fingertips come to your shoulders and just start to take some circles here with your wings. You can go in the same direction, or you could shake it up a little bit. We'll switch directions in just a moment here. All right, go ahead and switch. Move it around. All right, go ahead and come back to center. Bring your arms to your sides, and we're just going to start to twist from side to side, like little kids do sometimes, standing in line, waiting for lunch, trying to keep themselves out of trouble. All right, just a couple more here. I'm going to go ahead and come back to center. All right, 3 rounds of sun A, but we are going to modify, so listen carefully. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up. Exhale, forward fold, hinge at your hips. Inhale, lengthen, lift your heart. Exhale, fold, step back to your plank, pause for a breath. Knees come down to the mat. Keep your booty where it is, bend your elbows, lower your chin and your chest. Inhale, slither forward, come up into your cobra. Exhale, lower, downward dog, tuck your toes, lift your hips, 5 breaths. Okay, just a reminder, you're welcome to child's pose at any point in class. Free to modify in any way that serves you. And that includes taking poses further than I can if it's in your practice.
And my back should, by my shoulders should be puffed up, not.
No, you should be more flat back here. Yes.
Okay.
But you should, your ribs should be knitted in. So you're looking for length in your spine here. So in plank or in more of a puff, but not in down dog.
Okay.
All right, yogis, inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, come up halfway, heart lifts. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms wide, rise up, palms touch, hands to heart center. Round two, circle your arms out and up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen, heart lifts, flat back. Exhale, plank pose, step back. So here you do have a little puff in your upper back. You're pressing the mat away. All right, knees to the ground. Keep your hips as they are. Bend your elbows straight back. Chin and chest to the mat. Inhale, slide forward. Lift your heart. Exhale, lower down. Downward dog. You have 5 more breaths here. Remember to roll those biceps away from your ears. See if you can find a little more space in your shoulders. All right, guys, inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, make your way to the top. Inhale, find your flat back, offer your heart. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, sweep your arms wide, rise up, palms touch, hands meet back at your heart center. One last round. Feel free to move at your own pace here. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up. On your exhale, breath, fold. Use your inhale to lift your heart and your exhale to make your way to your plank. Inhale, knees lower down. Chin and chest come down. Inhale, slide forward into your cobra. Roll your shoulders back. Good. Exhale back to your downward dog and 5 more breaths. One more breath. All right, guys, inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, step to the top. Inhale, come up halfway, lift your heart. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, sweep your arms wide as you rise up, palms touch, hands meet at your heart space. Take a breath in, breath out. Inhale, circle your arms out and up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen, heart lifts. Exhale, fold, pick your left foot up, step it to the back of the mat. Left knee lowers down. Inhale, let your heart reach forward. Just a few breaths here. Fingertips stay down, but you could use blocks here for sure. All right, on your exhale, down dog split. You'll plant your hands, tuck your left toes under, left knee lifts, right leg sweeps up and back, and then maybe you open your hip to the side if that feels good. You can move it around, circle your ankle or your leg, straighten and bend your leg. All right, straighten your leg. If it's bent, allow your hips to square off and then lower your right foot down to meet your left. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga your way. Inhale to cobra or upward dog. try again. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Left knee comes down. Low lunge, bring your arms up to the sky. Roll your pinkies in towards each other, shoulders lower from your ears. Belly draws in, and you're trying to squeeze your thighs towards each other. Take one more breath here. Good. Exhale, hands come behind you, interlace them. Reach your knuckles back towards your left heel. Lift your heart, roll your shoulders back. Breathe. Now watch your head, make sure you're not letting it fall back. Keep it in line with your spine. Gently release the bind of your hands. We'll come back to the mat. Lift your back knee up, step up to the top, forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway, lift your heart. Exhale, fold, right foot steps to the back. Right knee lowers, keep your fingertips down and let your heart reach forward. All right, yogis, down dog split. Tuck your right toes under, lift your right knee up. Left leg sweeps up and back. And then let that hip open to the side if that feels good. If it doesn't feel good, keep your hips square with your leg lifted. Again, any movement that feels appropriate for you today. All right, straighten your legs, square off your hips. Lower your left foot to meet your right. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga, elbows graze your ribs. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, back to your downward dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. Exhale, left foot steps between your hands. Right knee comes to the ground. Low lunge, arms reach up. All right, find the bind behind you, but put the other thumb on top. Reach your knuckles back towards your right heel as you lift your heart. Release that bind, fingers to the ground. Step up to the top, forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway, heart lifts. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms wide as you rise up, palms touch. Hands meet at your heart. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, circle your arms out and up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen, lift your heart. Exhale, hands down, left foot to the back of the mat. Good, let your left knee tap down. Inhale, let your heart reach forward. And then when you're ready, down dog split. Right leg will sweep up and back. Let that hip open to the side. Take a few breaths here. Straighten your legs, square off your hips. All right, your choice here. We're going to come to plank. You can keep your leg lifted or lower it down. Yogi's choice. Inhale to high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, back, downward dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Crescent lunge this time, rise up. Right hand to right hip, take an inhale. Exhale, lean over to your right. Keep trying to draw your thighs towards each other like you're trying to scissor them together. Ribs in. Inhale, come on up. Bring your hands to your heart. Spin over to the left. Turn your knees and toes out 45 degrees. Squat down. Three more breaths. All right, guys, let your legs straighten. Turn your feet parallel to each other. Bring your hands to your hips. Take an inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Make sure you're hinging at your hips. Let your hands come to the mat whenever you're ready. Inhale, come up halfway. Find that flat back. And then exhale, fold in. 5 breaths here. Again, you're trying to squeeze your thighs towards each other. Your belly is drawn in towards your spine for space. All right, come up just a little bit so you can spin towards the top of the mat. One hand on either side of your foot, step up to the top, forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway, lift your heart. Exhale, fold back in. Right foot's gonna step to the back of the mat. Right knee down, let your heart reach forward. All right, yogis, down dog split, plant your hands, send your left leg up and back and let your hip open. Straighten your legs, square off your hips, your choice, keep it lifted or lower it for your vinyasa. Inhale to your plank, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale your way to your downward dog. Inhale, breath, lift your left leg high. Exhale, left foot steps between your hands. High lunge, crescent lunge, press through your front foot to rise up. Bring your left hand to your left hip. Reach your right fingertips up and over. Good, inhale, come back up. Bring your hands to your heart. Spin to your right this time. Turn your knees and toes out 45 degrees. Bend your knees and then bring your arms to cactus arms here. And we're gonna pulse here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, pause here, press down through the outer edge of your feet, lift the inner arch. If you're not sure if you're doing that, lift your toes up. One last breath here. Good, straighten your legs, feet parallel to each other, hands to your hips. Take an inhale. Exhale, fold forward once again. Hands to the ground. When you're ready, inhale, come up halfway, and exhale, fold. All right, guys, come up just a little bit so you can spin towards the front of the mat. Step up to the top, forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway, lift your heart. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms wide as you rise up, palms touch, hands to your heart center. Take a breath in and a breath out. Chair pose, lower your hips, sweep your arms up. Really draw your belly in, knit your ribs in. Try to keep equal weight in your feet here. Maybe you lift your toes. Hopefully you can see your toes. If you can, I want you to shift more weight into your heels. All right, yogis, come up to standing here. Left knee comes up with you. Bring your hands to your heart. Take an inhale here. Exhale, warrior three. Slide your left leg back. Flex your foot, point your toes straight down to the ground. Standing foot can have a bend here. Stay in the shape, but on your exhale, you're going to draw your left knee back towards you so it'll meet your right. Inhale, send it back, warrior three. Just two more. Good, exhale, draw it in. Inhale, send it back. One last one. Good, send it back, warrior three. We'll hold here for just one more breath. Land on the ball of your back foot, then ground that heel down. Warrior one, rise up. Feel free to adjust your stance if needed here. Press through the outer edge of that back foot. Draw that left hip forward. Bring your hands behind you, interlace them. Reach your knuckles down towards your left heel. Lift your heart. Take a great big inhale here. Exhale, humble warrior, fold forward. Right shoulder towards right knee. Head hangs heavy. Let your fingers come down towards the mat. Spin to the ball of your left foot. Step up to the top, forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway, heart lifts. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, hips lower, arms sweep up. We'll take a couple breaths here in chair before we start flowing. All right, yogis, hands to heart. Come up to standing, right knee comes with you. Take an inhale here. Exhale back to your warrior three. Pause for a breath. Good, stay for one more inhale. Exhale, draw your right knee in to meet your left. Exhale, send it back. Two more. Last one. Good, send it back. We'll hold here for a breath. And then land in warrior one. Reach your arms up to the sky. Good, try to draw your left hip back, right hip forward. You're pressing through the outer edge of that back foot. Hands behind you, interlace them, opposite thumb on top. Reach your knuckles down towards your back heel, lift your heart, take an inhale. Exhale, humble warrior as you fold. Release your hands, fingers come to the ground, roll to the ball of your right foot, step up to the top, forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway, lift your heart. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms wide as you rise up, palms touch. Hands meet at your heart space. Breath in. Breath out. Circle your arms out and up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen, lift your heart. Exhale, fold, hands down, plank to your chaturanga. Inhale through your heart opener. Good, exhale back to your downward dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high to the sky. Core plank, draw your knee to your nose, come forward to your plank, round through your spine, knee to nose. Inhale, send it long. Exhale, knee to nose. Good, one more, inhale, send it long. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, send it long. Open your hip to the sidewall. Choice to stay here or come into your wild thing. Shift your weight forward. Roll to the outer edge of your left foot, left hand. Right foot lands behind you. Lift your hips, lift your heart. Firmly, firmly press your left hand to the back. Circle your way back around, down dog, split. Right leg left high, take an inhale. Exhale, right foot steps through. Left heel grounds, warrior two, rise up. Breathe, come back to your breath. All right, yogis, reverse. Turn your front palm up, reach it up and back. Inhale, come back up. Extended side angle, forearm to thigh, or hand to the inside of your foot, left arm up to the sky. Left arm can stay, or you can spin it and reach it up over your head. Reach your arm back up to the sky, take an inhale here. Exhale, look down at the ground, half moon. Walk your right hand in front of your right foot. Shift your weight to your right leg, left leg floats up. Maybe right fingertips hover. Keep sending the crown of your head forward as if your chest was weightless. All right, yogis, both hands to the ground. Let your hips close off, square off, and find a standing split. Bend your left knee to come in towards your right. Start to hover through your fingers and come up to standing. Good, that's a tricky transition, guys. Nice job. Tree pose, left knee opens out. Hands to heart, grow your branches at any point, any variation here. See if you can find a little stillness. Hands come back to your heart. Knee back to center. Step your left foot back. Let it land at the back of the mat. Hands come down to the ground. Inhale, let your heart reach forward. Exhale, front leg straightens as you fold, just a few breaths. Remember, front leg does not have to be straight. It could totally be bent here. All right, yogis, rebend your front knee, plank pose, vinyasa to downward dog. You could always skip it, and Anita, in down dog. Take a breath in, and a breath out. All right, guys, one more side. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Good, core plank, draw your knee in towards your nose, crunch. Inhale, send it back for length. Good, on your exhale, bring it in, and exhale, send it back. One last round, send it back. Open your hip to the side. Your choice, stay here in this lovely hip opener or come to your wild thing. Good job, everyone knee down dog split. Left leg lifts high. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Back foot grounds for warrior two and you rise up. And deep into your front knee and look at that front knee. Make sure it's not coming in. See if you could send it even a little bit towards your pinky toe. All right, guys, let's reverse. Lift your front palm up, reach up and back. Inhale, come back up. Side angle, bring your forearm to your thigh, or you can bring your hand to the inside of your foot. Start with your right arm up to the sky. Really roll your right shoulder back. Stay here if you want, or reach your arm up overhead. Yogi's choice here. All right, inhale your arm back up to the sky and then look down at the ground, half moon. You're gonna bend your left knee deep, get your left hand to the top of your mat. Let your weight shift to that left leg, right leg lifts. See if you can lift your torso up just a little bit. Really draw your belly into the crown of your head forward, press back through your right heel. Last breath here. All right, yogis, standing split. Right hand comes down, hips square off. Fold over your left knee. Remember that knee does not have to be straight. It could be bent. All right, bend your right knee, hug it in towards your left knee. Squeeze them together. Start to hover your fingertips, come up, standing. Good job. Tree pose, find your version. Embrace the wobbles, you guys. Hands to heart. Maybe a smile on your face. What? Maybe a grimace. Maybe a grimace. One more breath. Good, hands back to your heart. Knee back to center. Send your right leg back. Lower your foot to the back of the mat. Bring your hands to the ground. Inhale, bend your left knee deep. Let your heart reach forward. Exhale, straighten your front leg as you fold. Rebend your front knee. Plank pose, step back. Last vinyasa. Chaturanga. Upward dog, heart lifts. And then exhale back to your downward dog. Just a breath or two in downward dog. And then bring your knees to the mat. Make your way to seated. and then lower down onto your back. Everybody doing okay? Bend your knees, place your feet on the ground, cactus your arms. Let your knees fall into touch and take 3 really big deep breaths here. All right, guys, 1 round of bridge pose. Bring your arms alongside your hips. Press down into the ground with your feet, draw your belly in, lift your hips up, roll your shoulders underneath you, and take 5 breaths. Press the back of your head into the mat. One last one. Hips come back down to the ground. Let your knees fall into touch. All right, recline pigeon. Right foot stays down, left ankle crosses above your right knee. Flex your left foot, left knee opens towards the top of your mat. Draw your right thigh towards your chest. Hands can wrap behind your shin or your thigh. Relax your face. Relax your shoulders. You can let go of your Ujjayi breath. One more breath here. Good, gently keep your legs as they are, but release your hands, bring your arms out to a T, turn your palms down, take an inhale. Keeping your legs as they are, on your exhale, you're gonna let both legs fall over to your right. So the outside of your right knee and the sole of your left foot is on the ground. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, you're gonna send that left knee just a little bit more towards the top of the mat. So you feel a stretch right in that left lower abdomen. All right, guys, gently come out of this funky twist. Uncross your legs, feet come to the ground. Recline pigeon on the other side, so this time right ankle crosses above your left knee. Flex that foot, send your right knee to the top of your mat, and then draw your left thigh towards your chest. One last breath here. All right, legs stay as they are. Arms come out wide, turn your palms down, take an inhale. Exhale, legs fall to your left, so the outer edge of your left knee and your right foot land on the ground. If you feel a stretch, you stay here. If you don't, you're going to send this left knee more towards the top of your mat, the front of your mat. Gently come out of this twist, uncross your legs, hug your knees to your chest, wrap your arms around your shins, and gently rock from side to side. Good, come back to center, straighten your right leg down to the mat, left leg down to the mat, arms alongside your hips, turn your palms up, maybe roll your shoulders underneath you, close your eyes, and find rest. Very slowly begin to bring your awareness back to your body. Invite in some gentle movement and deeper breath. Would like to take a stretch here. Inhale, reach your arms up over your head, put your toes away from you, and take a great big inhale here. Exhale, let your knees come to your chest and roll to your favorite side. Use your top hand to help press yourself up to seated. Let your hands come to your heart center. Bow your head, honoring your body, your breath, and this practice. So much for sharing your practice with me today. Namaste. Thank you.